A line in the dust don't look like much till you're the one standing on it. There's a fence half broke on County 9 where the pasture meets the road. I stood there with a borrowed plan and a pocket full of hope. Nobody there but wind and wire, sun sinking red and slow. And one small step would have changed more than folks would know. Wrong don't roar, it leans. There was a line in the dust, then as a boot heel mark. Step on ways again, step on way dark. No crowd to judge, no fuss, just me and that quiet trust, and a line in the dust. The cattle gate was loosely chained, the lock already weak. I told myself it's just this once, a hungry man can't beat me. But hunger ain't a compass, and need ain't always just. A man don't starve from empty hands like he starves from broken trust. You can fix a fence, you can't fix a name. That line in the dust held heavier than steel. Not cause anyone would know, but cause I would feel. You can wash your boots in dust, you can shake off shame and cuss, but you can't outrun a line in the dust. No preacher spoke, no siren cried, just a long shadow at my side. So I turned my back on easy and let that gate hang still. Walked home with lighter pockets, but a heavier kind of will. That fence still stands on County 9, wind humming low and hush. Some lines are drawn by law, some by who you trust. There was a line in the dust, and I let it stay uncrossed. Didn't gain a single dollar, didn't count it lost. When the night gets thick and rough and temptation starts to push, I remember that quiet line in the dust. It ain't the size of the line, it's the man who stands behind it.
I don't ask who struck the match, it just burns and leaves you carrying the smoke. There's a coat I keep by the backroom chair, smells faint of kerosene from a night I swore I'd fix a wrong by means that weren't too clean. Anger talks like righteous law and pride is running high. The flame don't sort the innocent from what you justify. Heat feels strong, but it don't think. Now there's ashes in my coat, and they don't brush away. Every time I pull it close, they fall like yesterday. You can warm your hands on vengeance, you can curse and you can gloat, but you'll carry what it leaves. Ashes in your coat. I watched that barn go up in sparks under a starless sky. Told myself it served him right, an evened out reply. But justice built on fury ain't justice, I've learned. It's just another hungry thing that leaves your own hands burned. Right stands still, wrath runs fast, and there's ashes my coat settled deep in seam and thread. No river wide enough to wash what anger said. You can call it retribution, you can call it settling notes, but smoke don't lie for long. Ashes in your coat. No sheriff came knocking, no witness raised a hand, but silence kept on speaking, louder than command. So I walked back down that gravel drive when the morning light was gray. Told a man what I had done and faced what he might say. He didn't swing or curse my name, just looked me in the throat. Funny how forgiveness falls heavier than smoke. Still there's ashes in my coat, but they don't choke me now. Truth ate out the bitter cloud that pride would not allow. You can light a fire in anger, you can strike the final note, but you'll answer to the heat. Ashes in your coat. Fire dies down, but what it teaches stays. What we were mistakes. Adam remembers the fire and gravel. Gringerville remembers you boats. There's a stretch of yard behind my house where the grass don't grow no more. There's gravel laid like quiet truth outside a splintered door. I walked it in the early dawn with sleep still in my eyes, hearing every step I took like he testified. You can hush a crowd, you can hush stone. Gravel don't forget, it keeps the sound of every tread, every lie you ever let roll careless from your head. You can wash your hands in rain, you can try to dodge regret, but gravel don't forget. I made a deal in whispered tones beneath the broken light. Told myself it wasn't wrong, just survival in the night. The footsteps back across that yard felt heavier than before, like the ground itself was asking what I traded on her for. Easy roads feel smooth, truth feels rough. Granny, don't forget, it echoes under heel. It knows the weight of borrowed breath and what you tried to steal. You can swear you've changed your ways, you can kneel and you can sweat, but gravel don't forget. No judge stood watching, no jury in sight, just dust and a conscience arguing all night. Now I walk that yard more careful, not from fear but from respect. A man can't choose his memory, but he can choose his next step. The stones still crunch beneath me, same as they did then, but they don't accuse so loudly when you're walking straight again. Gravel don't forget, but it don't refuse you to. It'll carry honest footsteps, same as crooked shoe.
if you're willing to stand firm and settle every debt. Gravel, don't forget. Walk careful. The ground's listening. Justice don't run, it waits, and it falls. There's a bench in the back of a courtroom, all once moved by a restless hand. I sat there staring at polished wood, trying hard to stand. The air was thick with borrowed breath, the clock refused to stall. Every tick was saying plain, you can't outrun it all. Mercy's quiet, truth is plain. When the hammer fell, it fell on me, not on rumor, not on plea. It rang like iron honesty when the hammer fell. No place to hide, no tale to tell, just the weight I knew too well when the hammer fell. There was a night I crossed a line I swore I'd never near. Easy money in a shaky hand drowns out better fear. But morning light is merciless, it don't forget the smell of a promise bent too far. The hammer fell. A lie can walk, but it limps. When the hammer fell, cleared the smoke, broke the pride I never broke, left me standing without cloak. When the hammer fell, it don't shout loud, it don't revolt, it just decides and rings a bell. When the hammer fell, no chains on my wrist, just chains I made. Some debts are iron, some are paid. Now that bench don't haunt me none, it taught me how to stand. A man can lose his comfort quick, but still keep steady hands. I ain't thankful for the fall itself, but I'm thankful I could tell I was still a man when the hammer fell. When the hammer fell, I felt the cost. Every gain I thought I'd lost, found out freedom ain't embossed. When the hammer fell, you can curse the judge or blame yourself, but truth rings louder than your yell. When the hammer fell, it don't break you if you don't break first. Wasn't chasing glory, just out running silence. There's a stretch of road in Abilene that curves like an old regret. I've driven it in midnight rain, trying hard to forget. Every mile felt necessary, every town felt small, but distance never answers why you run it all. Funny how the heart keeps steady time. It was the day I stopped running that I finally moved ahead, not towards some new horizon, but the truth I used to dread. I
didn't lose my freedom, I just laid it down. The day I stopped running was the day I turned around. I met a man in Houston with lines across his face. He said, son, the road's a teacher, but it don't replace a place. He laughed like he'd been everywhere, nowhere all at once. Said peace ain't found in leaving, it's found in what you don't. The wind keeps blowing either way. It was the day I stopped running that the sky looked wide and clear. Not cause that I'd erased my past, because I let it near. There's a kind of strength in standing on familiar ground. The day I stopped running was the day I slowed it down. I ain't sworn off wandering, I still love an open lane. But I don't chase that restless ghost or hide behind the rain. Some roads are meant for travel, some for coming back, and sometimes strength is knowing which one you lack. It was the day I stopped running that I felt the weight grow light. Not because the miles were gone, but because I chose what's right. If tomorrow calls me westward, I'll tip my hat and grin. But I won't be running from nothing like I once had been.